Scorpios. Hey y'all, I'm back on here. And I'm coming with a romance reading for Scorpios. Now, I had already did the draw because I wanted to kind of be straight shooter with this and try to lessen my record time. So let's get started. Let's get started with Scorpio and near future with your person, the person that you're thinking about currently, the person that is on your mind heaviest. So what I pulled first was the romance oracle cards. Well, this is like I forgot what the name of these oracle cards are, but they are, I think it's open up my heart or something to that nature. So in past, present, future for you and your person, I feel as if in the past you were looking within, seeking to get divine help, divine guidance regarding your relationship. I think you were spending more time alone and trying to reflect, meditate, get into self and understand so that you can get the proper guidance on what to do next. In the present moment, I feel as if you are opening up in your heart chakra. You're opening up your compassion, your empathy, and you're opening up and starting to realize there's a better way to handle certain relationships. If you were used to doing certain things a certain way in the past, you are learning to do things in a more sensitive, more healthy, more holistic way. Your heart chakra is opening up. It's healing. When your heart chakra is starting to open up, that means that your heart is healing. The hurt is going away. You're starting to remove the bandages because the wound is now healing. In the future, you're going to be taking time out to be attentive to others. You're going to be listening, and instead of doing a lot of talking, you're going to be observing and listening more. You're understanding that in order to have a better relationship with others and your person of interest or a person that will come into your life, you're realizing that you need to be attentive to their wants and needs, be attentive to their traumas, be attentive to things that they have gone through, but also realizing that you require love as well. So you're going to balance out how to handle this, and a part of handling this is learning to listen in more and then wisely make your choice to then verbalize yourself in a more understanding manner, in a more healing manner as well. The overall energy, I should have went into that first, but the overall energy for you and your person in the near future is the Empress. How proper is that? Maybe in the Empress and all, But, and I'm a Scorpio. But you have the Empress here, which is a nurturing energy here. So you're going to, I feel as if whatever relationship that you are dealing with, I feel like you're going to come from a place of nurturing. And you have Eve. This is supposedly Eve right here. They try to make, look, if you look closely, they try to make those tattoos of Eve's breasts. That's funny right there. But anyway, you're going to take on the energy of Eve and, the Empress, and you're going to be nurturing. You're going to be loving. You're going to try to evolve in the relationship. You're going to, it's like a motherly type energy, being caring, being compassionate, yet being stern, being, letting the other person know where you're coming from, but at the same time listening in from where they're coming from, and then trying to nurture the relationship upon what you all verbalize. So that's the type of energy I feel is going to be around you in the near future. So I went ahead and pulled to see what your person was thinking about you. I pulled the Strength, I pulled the Six of Pentacles, and I pulled the Wheel of Fortune. And I clarified the Wheel of Fortune with the Ten of Wands. So your person is feeling as if you're showing a major amount of strength. This person feels as if you're not giving as much to this relationship. You're not giving as much. You're kind of breadcrumbing them, but you're giving your attention to other people more so. You're trying to give your attention to others as well. And your person feels like the cycle that you all went through is actually changing. This person feels like it's a burden. They feel like it's hard to get through to you. It's hard to have the person that they had in the past. It's becoming very hard for them to understand you, to deal with you, to just have you like they used to, in a sense, because I feel as if you evolved when you went into self and you did your meditation and you did your seeking and you were realizing certain things. The person doesn't probably understand fully and completely that you realize what works for you, what doesn't, and then you are moving from that energy as far as feeling as if the things in the past didn't work for you, the things that you were receiving from them doesn't work for you. So you are moving from that type of energy at this point in time. But your person really feels as if it's hard to deal with because I think they miss the fact that they used to get your attention and you used to put more time and more effort into the relationship. So also, I feel as if what your person, I pulled also what your person is dealing with that they're not letting you really know about. I feel as if your person is doing a little flirting. The person that's on your mind, this person is to me like a flirt type person because the courtship came over the King of Wands. We have main, female, courtship, and journey. So I feel as if your person is going to be flirting, getting to know other people, and they have a certain person that they're dealing with at this present time that they're probably trying to get in a relationship with. But is that new, men, women, it's a cycle of life and relationships. People get in and out of relationships all the time. And a lot of times that's how the people try to heal. And that's an unhealthy way of healing. Is just get into another relationship and just start dealing with somebody else so that you don't have to focus in on yourself and you don't have to focus in on having healthy relationships. That's how people deal with them. So that's what your person's dealing with. They feel like this is they're taking their risks. When I see the Fool card, it's just like jumping into something, not knowing what's going to be next. And they have the King of Wands energy, So I have the Fool, the King of Wands, and the Page of Swords. And I pulled this to find out about the main, female, courtship, and the journey, which they could be traveling as well, doing some traveling and getting to know people on their daily journey or whatever. If it could be at work, it could be wherever they go on a daily basis, or if they're going to take a short trip or anything to that nature. They feel as if they're taking a risk, they're jumping out there, they're trying to meet new people, and they have their sexual energy, but at the same time, while they're doing that, they are keeping tabs on you. They are watching you tentatively. They are keeping tabs and trying to figure out what's going on with you. So it's just like they're trying to heal a wound by trying to get into a new relationship or getting to know other people. But they're still wanting to know what's going on in your life and how you're dealing. But they realize things have shifted in your relationship greatly. Now, I wanted to see how you felt about your person. We have the Ten of Swords, the Magician, and the Three of Wands. You feel as if your person is a backstabber. You feel as if your person betrayed you and there's no coming back from that. You feel like this person has a manipulative energy around them, but at the same time, you're wondering if this person is going to reach out. You're kind of still like it's like you have these feelings for this person. You feel a way about this person, but at the same time, I feel like you still have a connection with them. I feel as if you miss this person at times, and I feel as if you are looking to see if they're going to reach out or if they're going to speak to you. So it's like you have this compassion and care for the person, but at the same time, you still see that this person is no good for you at the same time. Then I feel as if what I pulled as far as what's going to happen in the future with you and your person. And I pulled the High Priest, the Knight of Swords, and the Page of Wands. And I also clarify that with the Wheel, Nine of Cups, and the Queen of Cups. So what I'm getting here is, I feel like your person is giving you some space in a sense, but I feel as if this person is going to come out of nowhere and just come out one day, or, you know, a time in the near future, and just come out and kind of communicate with you out of the sky, just like, and you're not going to expect it. It's just going to be like, hey, how you doing? Whatever. And I feel like this person is still looking towards having some type of union with you, or some type of relationship. They still are thinking about commitment when it comes to you. It's like they have this hope somewhat in the back of their mind, like they're hoping for something to transpire. And that's what they're also moving towards. They're moving towards their past, because the way that the Knight of Swords is actually moving is to its left. And when you're moving towards the left and the Hierophant is there, the High Priest is there, they're actually looking towards commitment as well. But, and I feel like the Page of Wands came out, and it's just like, you see how this young boy's face is? It's just like a surprise look. Oh, wow, where this message came from, you know? But at the same time, I'm also getting from these cards that it's like, as far as with you, you're going to have this energy as far as, I've learned my lesson. I'm kind of understanding what I need to deal with and what I don't need to deal with. So it's going both ways. It's like learning a lesson, knowing how to handle certain situations. This person also is seeing that you are learning your lessons. This person is seeing that you are changing. This person is seeing that you're seeking higher counsel, meaning you're evolving into a spiritual person, and that's where you're moving from at this current time. And to me, the way your person is moving is more impulsive and like just in and out, and just diving into life and new areas of their life, and just kind of trying to swing their sword any which way. And that's kind of how they're moving in life. And also I feel as if with the Page of Wands and the Knight of Swords, I'm getting a lot of young mentality. If you look at the two characters in those cards, you have someone who is more immature about their feelings, immature about their sexuality, immature about all of those things. So that's where they're coming from. But at the same time, moving towards this, a person who's kind of understanding how to change, trying to evolve and make better decisions. It's like a young kid coming to a grandmother in a sense. Like, that's the amount of wisdom in between. I also feel as if this person is going to show some amount of love, but what happens is it's like this person feels as if you're their wish fulfillment, and they still keep that in the back of their mind, and that's what they're feeling. They're feeling as if when they're with you, they were more fortunate in a sense. I don't know if you brought this person a sort of luck or a sort of understanding, some type of validation, or some form of they felt fulfilled when they were speaking to you in a sense. That's what I'm getting. But this person is still seeing that, and they're feeling as if they're missing that in their life at this present time. They still see you as the Queen of Cups. They have a great deal of compassion and love for you, and they feel as if you're their wish fulfillment. Now, but I feel as if you're being told here, because of what I'm seeing on the back of each of the cards. I kept all the cards that I pulled from the bottom deck, the deck cards faced up, so I can look at them and interpret them as well. On the bottom of the deck for the Oracle cards, it says choose your battles. Now with choose your battles, what it's telling you is, whenever I pull this card, it's like somebody that's dealing with a disorder or some form of hidden mental challenge. It's like a mental challenge card for me. And I swear, every time I pull this card, it's like I'm dealing with someone who has some type of mental challenge going on. And it could be something that's hidden, more like sociopath. It could be personality B disorder. It could be anything of that nature that is a hidden mental disorder, something. But what I get also when it says choose your battles, just understand this person is battling demons within themselves that they have not understood and that they are not fully understanding. So just understand, when you are dealing with this person and you have this Empress energy and you are nurturing and you're trying to evolve, just understand, when you are dealing with certain people, there are certain people that do not want to deal with themselves. So take that into consideration. Also, we have the Emperor reversed. Emperor reversed is like a stubborn person who doesn't want to come out of their mental. They see things a certain way. They are more like overly controlling. They want things to be the way that they want them to be. And they're not set to change any of those ways. They could be super narcissistic as well. They could be super sociopathic. So when you see, and Kendrick, it's Kendrick Lamar reverse, which is the Emperor, and that's what you're dealing with. You're dealing with someone, and funny thing is the moon is underneath that. So that's telling me also that this is a hidden type of disorder that this person has. They're dealing with their mental challenges that they're not handling, and this person is highly, this person needs a lot of healing in their life, and they're not working on themselves. So this is what you're actually dealing with. So understand, you need to pick and choose your battles. Then we also have the Ace of Swords, which was on the bottom of the deck when I was pulling for how you feel about your person and how your person felt about you. Things are shifting and taking a dramatic shift in this relationship. And that means things are shifting and you're cutting cords that you don't need to have anymore. You're understanding where to cut. It's like, I'm getting that you haven't fully cut the cord, but you're learning how to cut the cord when it comes to this relationship. Also on the bottom of the deck for the light series is the King of Cups. King of Cups is a person who's waiting for this, well, right here. And in a lot of the cards that I've seen, you see a boat in the back there. The boat is sailing in. This person is actually trying to pace themselves. This person is trying to handle their emotions. And they're waiting for their ship to come in. And the ship is taking a while to come in. But, and then there's fish in the sea. There's different type of fish in the sea. And this person is focused on that as well. This person is focused on healing, not healing, just being able to handle their emotions, their emotional state. So I'm getting that as well as with your person, but also if they're at a, you say high, low vibration, this person could also use your emotions and manipulate you because they've learned how to channel in and handle certain type of emotions, or they've learned how to hold back, and they learn how to be less traumatic at certain times. But I feel like it's such a front, because when you're dealing with the Knight of Swords here and your person starts to act from this area, and then they also start to act from like a Page of Wands, it's like your person almost has split personalities. They're like dealing with, and then you got the Emperor reverse. It's like you're dealing with a person who has so many different personalities, and the reason why they have those personalities is because they have so much trauma in their life, and they've learned to cut off and handle different things in their life with different types of personalities. And it's like it's dealing with a person who just like all over the place. You're like, 1 minute you're this way, 1 minute you're erratic, 1 minute you're cool, next minute you're holding back, next minute you're acting like you're overly controlling and you want things this way and you're a dictator, next minute you're acting like an immature person when it comes to your feelings. This is the type of stuff that you need to work and, well, not work on, but you need to realize that this is the type of battle that you're facing. This person dealing with all these different faces with these emotions that they're dealing with. So moving along, I asked for advice, and the advice cards that I pulled is fear. I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. So getting over fear And learning how to love is like understanding that in order to love, you're going to get hurt. You just have to learn how to heal and come back from that. But at the same time, you have to let go of the fear that is coming over you and saying, oh, you know, it's just going to be this way, or being negative Nancy all the time. It doesn't always have to come out to be a negative thing. Get over the fear. Once we let go of fear, we open doors for healthier things to come into our life. And then trust. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. Spirit is telling you and showing you that, yes, you are to trust. The divine is growing within you. Your crown chakra is starting to open up, and you are starting to be more wise and understand your intuition, and starting to trust your intuition and accept that you have a divine connection with the divine spirit, with your spirit guides and your ancestors, and they are there to assist you and guide you on your path. So Spirit is telling you to trust that inner voice, because it's there for a reason, and it's starting to become louder because you are becoming more connected with the divine. On the bottom of the deck here also, for me, it says friendship. I understand a friend is in my life for a reason. There are people, like I said before in the water signs reading, there are people that are going to come around you, and they are there for a reason. Not everybody, even people that are negative, are there for a reason. Even negative people have a part to play in your plan in life, in your purpose. But just realize the friends from the snakes. Realize who's your friend and realize who's not. And then realize that a friend is there for a reason. And embrace that. Until next time, Scorpios, I will see y'all. Like, share, subscribe, and tell a friend of a friend of a friend. And be a part of the Empress family, where we heal. We want to make things better within our life and within our family's life. And ultimately, break generational curses. Love y'all.